I'm so honored to sit with you.
I am in semi-permanent makeup industry for the last 11 years. Unfortunately, doctors are the few doctors, I'm not saying like all the doctors, are doing bad work.
If you're a doctor and if you want to get into a semi-permanent makeup, don't just get like you have a doctor degree, because we are working as a beautification in a way. In tattoo scene, it's like a more artist sketching work. So there's a two different genre.
See, money was the main target as well. When I started business in Chennai, it was very challenging. Tattoo artists are doing semi-permanent makeup for a very lesser price.
Yeah. What's up guys, this is Abhishek Chavan aka Browers India and welcome to my channel. So today we are doing something special. We are recording a podcast with a really great artist. Like she's been doing it from long time. Like she's been doing it from 11 years in semi-permanent makeup. She does lash, she does brows, she does lips, she does SMP work also. So she has a really good experience in this and working with the skin and working in a different places. Like literally she has a space in Chennai, she has a space in Saudi Arabia. So you get a lot of different clientele. So I'm recording a postcard with her, none other than Nisha Mohuzeen, and I'm super happy to meet her. We have talked a lot in this podcast. We talked about the business, we talked about the specialty in PMU, what to approach as an artist and what to see, how client can get the brows done and how skin condition works and everything. We have talked a lot. So it's gonna be a fun conversation. You will love it, and definitely stay tuned. Let's go. Where we are talking to your favorite artist, and we have Nisha Mohuzeen with us, and she's doing really good because I've been following her from Instagram, okay, and I used to see her work. I used to see her a lot of videos, informative videos, but she was creating videos with the Tamil, right? And I didn't know what she was saying it, but I could sense it, like she's doing something good, And later on, I showed this to Raman, and then we had a word, and she was like, she's my friend, and I know her. Then I have a more fan following in a way, more that so that was the first interaction for me to her. And here we are in Dubai, and I'm so honored to sit with you and talk with you about
So am I.
Perfect. I'm super excited to start with that. So we can start with the basic, like tell about your name, where are you from, how many years you've been doing the PMU and stuff. So perfect, let's go.
Yeah, so my name is Nisha Mohuzeen. So Mohuzeen is my dad's name. People think like that's going to be that's my husband name. No, that's my dad's name. Yes, I am married. I am in semi-permanent makeup industry for the last 11 years, I can say. Not too long, 11 years, just 11 years. I'm still learning, still experimenting.
She said like just 11 years, wow. Wow.
So it all started like out of curiosity because I was jobless that time. I didn't have anything to do. I was termed as a failure, in fact, to be very honest, because yes, whatever I start, I put in all my effort and hard work into it. Somewhere or the other, something was lagging, and I was like failing repeatedly, time and again. And people started saying like, oh, she's going to start something and she's going to fail.
Right.
She's going to start something again. She'll keep changing.
Right.
So that was the thought people had about her. In fact, if I'm saying people like, I'm into this, they say like, we'll see how long this goes.
That's right.
So that's how it started. But it all started out of curiosity, jobless, and I wanted to create something.
Right.
So when I started my career with the lash extension.
Okay.
So when I saw the difference, like, doing lashes and immediate transformation and the happiness in them, in their face, like, okay, this is nice.
This is nice, yeah.
More than anything, I'll be very honest. I just thought like, you just taking one extension, putting into the glue and sticking, you're gonna make money.
Yes.
So I'm like, oh, it's interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
See, money was the main target as well.
Of course.
Slowly, when I started seeing the transformation and happiness, and when I saw some of the bad work, because luckily all my mentors were the best.
Okay, perfect.
I learned from the best of the industry, and I'm grateful for all of them. So I didn't get a chance to learn the wrong technique.
Right.
So
right.
I
That's
think
very important, right?
Very important.
Yeah.
So I felt that I'm blessed with that. So I didn't know how people can do bad work.
Right.
So right from the beginning, my work has been the way how it is supposed to be.
Right.
So when I saw bad work,
work,
that's when I realized, no, this is not how it is supposed to be. So like that. Okay, the introduction part. I went elsewhere.
Yeah, no worries. That's what we needed. Perfect. So basically, what she was saying, like she got the best mentors, and that is very important as a PMU artist, because I can relate with that, because I learned from Raman, and she was already doing really good work already, and then she came to India, and then I was the first student in a way, and then I started doing it, and for me also, I could see a lot of artists are doing, but I was like, why they're doing like this work? Then we understood, like there is a lack of knowledge. People have it. Some people are just watching some videos. Some people are just learning from them who don't have that much experience also, or maybe their work is not that good. So you know what? If you're learning from the best and what you're doing it, you are not gonna create any mess around it. That is what is needed, and that is why.
We all were a beginner at one point. Nobody is a born trainer or born teacher.
Of course.
But learn it in a proper way. And if only you can evaluate yourself.
Right.
Nobody else can do that,
Yeah.
right? So you know whether you're doing it right or wrong.
Yeah.
You're doing it perfectly, or your work is like, okay. Even we have that.
Of course,
there, right?
of course.
Some of our work we are not proud of. We don't want to show it at all. Even now it happens, like when the client are rushing, or you have a bad day.
Yeah.
You won't be able to give 100% all the time. It happens for us as well. So in that case, we will not take a photo. We will not post it. It happens to us as well.
Sure.
So everyone should be able to understand and accept their mistakes. And be humble, be grounded.
And maybe make a move and then learn about it.
Exactly.
If you feel this is where you're going wrong, so think about it, and then go ahead where I can make it right version. Because some people, they know they're doing wrong, but they're making money out of it, and then they're okay with doing the wrong things only, which is not the career.
They're not willing to go from one place to another place to learn.
Right.
And you are you are just certified, and you want to give training.
Oh my God.
This is the main topic I want to talk about.
Yeah.
I see my own student who came to me. I don't want to mention the name or defame anyone. She came to me and saying that I am very bad in color theory.
Right.
I don't understand color theory when it comes to lips. Will you please guide me with that? And I did give her training.
Right.
2 days after the training, one of my staff is showing me that she is conducting a masterclass on color theory.
Wow.
I am speechless. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
And 5 students.
Wow.
And she's a doctor.
Okay.
So
We also had this thing, because one of the student came to learn at Victress just because of she had 2 students already.
Oh my God.
And she learned it, and then after that she started doing the training, and literally those students contacted us. This is your artist, and I'm not happy with it. Then we got to know what she was doing.
I'll tell you one more thing. Sometimes people come to you and they we give you that study manual.
Yeah.
They come for. Oh my God, they just copy it.
Copy it. Oh, that time we this has happened with us a lot of time. But if you copy it also, what are you going to do? Because you don't know what to say it.
I understand. Even we don't create anything.
Yeah.
We also take ideas from
of course. The inspirations are different,
And we accumulate that, we make that into a content, and we make that into a book for you to understand. And you easily just take our logo and put it into your thing, oh my God.
This is where, when I'm also doing a training, so I know that we have a manual. So I will say to my student, this is the manual. This you can go home and read. Okay. But apart from this, what you're not getting, it's just gonna get my experience, our other artists' experience, So you write down everything what we are saying it, and then you can go home and read it. So you'll have that much experience, That's the best way to go ahead also, But yeah, I'm happy that you're bringing up this topic also, because in India, at least, because we are targeting the Indian audience and Indian artists and everything, and they should know what is the right work to give to the client, because client really don't know anything in a way, and but she said she's doing it from 11 years. So how was the zone, how was the conditions there that time, 11 years back, man? I can't even imagine.
I started in Dubai. the same
Okay.
place.
Okay.
So I was working for Russian girls. They
Okay.
were my friends. So I
Okay.
was working for them. I was completely mentored and guided with them. Like, they were taking care of me like a baby.
Yeah.
So the baby steps I had with them. So even I fall, they come and correct me, they
Right.
come and guide me, and they are perfectionists,
Wow.
to be
Yeah.
honest. But then, like, I moved to Saudi Arabia. Then I realized that, okay, now I'm all alone. I have to, like, improvise my thing. Then again, I took few courses
Right.
to improvise my skill. And recently, when I started, doing it in Chennai, but each place gave me new exposure, new experience, new learning.
Right.
Because in Dubai, the clientele is completely different.
Right.
You go to Saudi Arabia, the client base was completely different.
Agree.
When I went to Saudi Arabia, I don't speak Arabic, and there, if you don't speak Arabic, it's not easy to gel along
Yeah.
with, especially Saudi women.
Yeah.
So, but it was my work. It spoke on my behalf.
Of course.
So people started recognizing my work. They started coming. They were like, "No, that one Indian girl, she
Yeah.
does a good job. Let's go to her."
Right.
So then, like recently, when I started business in Chennai, it was very challenging. Oh my God!
Is it?
A lot of time I regretted for
Okay.
starting there, because people here, I'm not saying that I don't know if they do it purposely, or I don't know what it is, but when I see doctors doing bad work, it
Yeah.
breaks my heart. And
Yeah.
I cannot tolerate. I
Yeah.
cannot tolerate in a way that I'm not saying don't try.
Right.
Try, but don't try it on someone else's face.
Face. Yeah.
And you proudly post it on your page saying
Yeah.
that internationally certified.
Certified.
I'll tell you one more thing, Abhishek. The certificate, what we hold, is just a paper.
Of course. Of
The
course.
number of years experience, when you
Experience.
say, like, you are, say for example, if I say, like, I'm certified from the year 2010, and I haven't practiced.
Right. Wow.
I
I
cannot
understand.
say that I have these many years experience.
Of
When I
course.
say experience, the more how
You
have-
work on the skin and
Exactly.
you know it, because like this is what I also say, like, so you're gonna learn nicely, okay, I can help you till 6 months nicely, okay, but if you're not doing practice every day, literally I practice every day at least like 20 minutes at least, just doing a microblading, just doing some shading work, because it's like you're creating a muscle memory out of it.
Exactly.
And every time you're working on the skin, you get a different experience altogether. And India especially, like, you get different types of skin tone, different type of skin types, and you need to be updated whenever, and you need to have that much experience to work with the different skin, so that is very important, so if you learn it also with any best academy also, but still, like, if you're not practicing,
No
it's not
point.
gonna work, because it is like practical work on the skin, and more you work, you will have more experience and more you will be pro at it, which is what she was saying it, and this is coming from the experience, you guys, and this is not just by saying it, this is coming from the experience, because she has also experienced it, like, with the, for me, like, when we started like 6 years back, I want to come on that topic, because when you say, like, you don't, sometimes you also don't feel like posting it and doing it, right? Like, I can see my work, like, back in, like, 5 years back, what I was doing, okay, and now it's definitely changed. But sometimes also I also feel not to post, or not feel confident about my work right now, but maybe after 6 months I feel, oh, that was a good work that I did, it's like in your mind, because in your mind you're already working something different, more good work, and then you are doing it, but you don't feel that much connected for that moment. This is my experience, okay, but after 6 months I will say, oh, that was a really good work that I did, because for that moment I was in a bubble, like, I need to do something more, I need to do something more, it's just like that. But yeah, it's a fun scene, bro. As an artist, like, you get that much experience when you're working every day, in a way. I'll say, if you're not working on the skin also, at least work on the latex skin, create your muscle memory, so you'll be more confident working on the skin, and that will be
I have something
easy.
to tell you here. I recently took one course with another international master, and she told me that how many of you all practice every day. Like, say for example, if you have a client, half an hour prior to the client, before she enters, do you practice? She asked. I'm like, not really. She said she has got 28 years of experience, trust
Wow.
me, Abhishek, and she practices every day before the client come, at least for half an hour, for her hands to get used to, for her mind to fix on
Fix it,
that.
yeah.
I'm like, I felt very little in front of her. I'm like, I felt very ashamed. What am I even doing? Because we feel like, no, I'm daily working on my client. It's okay. No, before you work on your client, do a practice, do a rehearsal. I learned that from her. So anybody you meet every day, you will learn something or the other from them. So that's one thing I learned from her, and that is one thing I'm even telling my assistant, I'm telling my students as well. Never think that you know everything.
Everything, for sure.
No matter whether you practice every day, you get 10 clients every day, it doesn't matter. And one more thing,
10 clients every day, wow.
That is impossible.
Wow. I was like, wow. No. But how many clients you can do it in a day?
4.
Perfect. I'm still at 3 because I feel, I'm tired now.
Yes,
and if
I
feel
don't
tired,
work if I'm tired.
Yeah, that's what. If I'm feeling tired, I'll say no to that client and I'll say like, can you come please tomorrow? Because I want to work freshly,
Exactly.
Yeah, you get a little bit exhausted also because it takes almost like 2-3 hours nicely, preparing and then doing the mapping and stuff, But yeah, so what all you do? Like you said, like you started with the lash. I know you're doing brows.
Yeah.
What else you do in PMU?
Eyebrows, then move to lips. I learned one by one.
Yeah.
I did a mistake by learning all at once. Yes, I will agree to that. But it's not a good idea. I will always tell my students, like, learn one by one.
One by one.
You go for like 11-in-1 training. Have you heard of that? 13-in-1 training.
Oh yes, I understand now.
Cosmetology along with semi-permanent makeup, like
Oh my God,
clubbed
yes,
together and made into 18 days class.
Wow.
It is never gonna work out. You're gonna waste your money, trust me.
Waste your time also.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you will come out without any knowledge, like zero.
Yeah.
So please don't do that, guys. Like, go step by step. So I learned lashes, then I slowly learned eyebrows. After learning eyebrows, I did not work on eyebrows for almost 6 months. I was so scared. I was just doing it on latex sheet, but every time they give me a client in Dubai, I'm like, no, I do lashes. I always find a reason to
go,
But then one day my master said, like, you are doing it.
Wow.
I did it nice, actually.
Wow.
They say like it's nice. So that fear factor, it was my mentor who made me to come out of that. Then lips.
Yeah.
Then SMP. SMP recently I learned. So I'm not saying that I'm the perfect or I'm the pro or I can teach. No, I cannot. I'm still experimenting. And recently with paramedical as well.
Oh wow.
So that's I'm experimenting. Like, no, I'm just learning. I'm a beginner there.
Okay, so lash is there, brows are there, lips are there, SMP is starting the word and everything, because if SMP in India, it has just started, like, not a lot of people were doing it, but it's
a good market.
Yeah, for sure. I want to come on the market scene also, but what else you want to learn, or do you have anything in plan that I want to learn this also, I want to get this? As an artist, you want to know this, and then you can.
When I started lashes, I didn't have any future plan or anything. Just making money. I was too young that time as well. So, like, okay, if they give me like 100 dirhams or 200 dirhams, I can buy KFC and eat. That was a foodie that time.
Wow.
So that was my intention. But when I started knowing more about semi-permanent makeup, and when I started realizing that it can change someone's life, I was so much into paramedic.
Okay.
I was into areola tattoo.
Okay, wow.
It can change someone's confidence,
Yes.
look.
Yeah.
So that actually, even now I have the thrive towards that. In India, I don't know how good market we have for that, but it's not about market. It's not about making it commercial. It's for myself.
Of course.
I feel like, if me making money with all other thing, and if I do even free service on this, I'll be very happy.
Of course.
So I'm still learning.
It's like this is like an artist speaking, where you find a way to work towards your craft, and you want to learn this and you want to do it, because as an artist, we all want to grow and create our new skills. Basically, it's like a skill set. I'll be very honest. Like, for me, I never thought I'll be coming into PMU and stuff. I was like, Nikhil, studio owner at Ace Tattoos. So he was my mentor. Archana is my mentor. So they suggest me to go with the PMU. I never thought about it. Raman was coming. I know that someone is coming from Canada to teach semi-permanent makeup. There were 2 girls at the studio, wanted to learn. That's why we were doing it, And one day before the thing, you know what, Abhi, you should do this. And as an artist, like, I thought, like, okay, it's like a skill based work. I can just learn the skill and see how it is. And after doing it, I was like, bro, like, see, this is where I am right now, and I'm doing it nicely, and I'm happy that I chose that decision, and I'm happy with them also. Like, they push me to it, towards it, and then here I am, and I'm liking
I have a
it.
question to you.
Yeah.
Like, no, when we were talking yesterday, when I happened to know that you are a tattoo artist
Yes.
as well. So, what is the difference? Like, how do you balance it? Like, being a tattoo artist, because
That's really good questions.
usually any semi-permanent makeup artist, they always look at tattoo artists as if like.
Yeah, I understand that.
See,
And same
being a
goes with the
tattoo
tattoo artist
Being
also.
a tattoo artist is not easy. When I see, I've always, I mean, I don't have any tattoo, and we don't do tattoo in Islam. So I'm like, no, I've always stayed away from that. But when I see good work, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
How are they even doing that? Especially those 3D effects.
Yeah.
Oh, that amazing.
Yeah, I understand. So, to be honest, I was confused like anything for 6 months. Once I learned PMU, okay, because we worked on a big scale work, okay, in tattoo scene. We sketched beforehand, and then we do it on the skin. So that was my whole zone, and then my pressure, the most importantly, I was struggling with the pressure. That was, I was confused. The pressure is too much on the tattoo scene comparatively PMU, and we are just working with the finest needle, literally. And if I'm using in that thing in the tattoo scene, I'm just gonna tear the skin out, so we are working with the 1 RL thing, and then Raman just gave us a balloon, and then wanted to work with the.
How many balloons did
Oh
you
my God,
burst?
I can't even see. She said, like, you know what? Now you're gonna blow that balloon nicely, and then I was breathless, man, because I need to blow that balloon and then do that also, and I was just poking the needle literally, and for almost for 6 months I was like struggling with that, because in tattooing I have
You
a.
never gave up, but then.
No, of course not.
Okay.
But you know what? I had a problem with my tattooing also because of PMU, because I started keeping little lesser pressure on tattoo scene, so my tattoos were becoming lighter.
Okay.
The healing was lighter, and my client was complaining about that. And then, and initially for 6 months, I did a tattoo for the brows.
Okay.
I'll be very honest, like,
Oh my God,
and I have
this-
done it on my aunties, like, I have done it my sister and everything, and they are still going with the tattooed brow. They still love it. I'm so sorry. They still love it, but
this-
yeah.
Of course, this requires a courage to accept. That's what I was telling you.
Yeah.
Accept your mistakes as well.
Of
That's
course.
when you will grow. That's
Yeah.
when you will evolve.
Yeah.
If you keep thinking like, no, I am the best, I do everything in the best way. No, you're not going to grow
of
at
course.
all.
So they had still it, and then after that, I thought that I've done a good job, okay, and it is like a bubble of tattoo artists again, I'll tell you honest, because tattoo artists think that they can do anything, because they look at the perspective in a different artistic way, where they can draw, so they like, okay, it is like eyebrow drawing, no, I can do it, because I know how to draw, but it's totally different, guys, because right now I can make a difference, because when I'm working on the skin, I had to different mindset altogether, because we are working as a beautification in a way. In tattoo scene, it's like a more artist sketching work, so there's a two different genre.
And that's the biggest struggle we have in India market. That
Yeah.
Tattoo artists are doing semi-permanent makeup for a very lesser price.
Yeah.
And this is confusing the clients as well, the common public as well. They ask like, no, when that tattoo artist can do it for 5,000 rupees, why you're charging 25,000 rupees? What is the big deal?
Yeah.
And when they do, it's going to stay on me forever. When you
Right.
do, you're saying that it's going to fade out by year. So for
That's
something to
created
fade out, why do
Okay.
I have to pay so much
Right.
is the question.
Right. That's created a lot of confusion in the market, because see, tattoo artists are thinking with the per inches scene. Okay, they're working with the size, so they have this much size to fill up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they're just charging that much.
Now
So
I get the point.
yeah.
Okay.
So this is like a 5,000 here. It's like that. But this is coming from the professional artist who is working on the semi-permanent work. Why is semi-permanent? It's supposed to be semi-permanent because it's supposed to fade out with time. Right? If you have a permanent brows, it is gonna look bad with time. Your bone structure is getting softer, your skin structure is getting droopier, so you're gonna end up with the same structure, and that they don't understand, so they feel like, okay, I need to do a complete work and a one time only because this is permanent, it's like that. So that is the confusion altogether, and but yeah, I can see right now in Mumbai at least, or Delhi also, people are not going to the tattoo artist because they have created that much bad market and bad name with the tattoo scene,
Or we can say like the common public have started to understand.
yeah, for sure.
Yes.
For sure. And that was the whole goal for us also, spread information as much as possible, and she's the best. She's doing it from long period, and she's, what, guys, if you are watching this video right now, stop the video and go and follow her. You will know her content, what she's doing it is really good. I inspired.
It is not easy, dude. I'm telling you, because see, many people tell me that why do you talk in Tamil? If you talk in English, so you can attract more common, public followers. But for me, the target is to make my Tamil community understand the concept first, because they are struggling to understand. They're confused because each one say different thing, and I feel really sorry for them because they believe that any doctor who performs this or any doctor who does this are the best. But unfortunately, doctors are the one. Majorly, few doctors, I'm not saying like all the doctors, again, please don't come behind me. So most of the doctors are doing bad work. I'm not saying you cannot do, you can do, but you need practice. And they don't have the patience, or already so many things are running. So leave semi-permanent makeup to us. We are taking good care of it. We will take care of that.
So this is where I'm coming, like, so basically this is a hybrid version. Basically this is a merge of science and the art. So in our, like, we are working with the skin, we know what depth we should be, what type of skin type it is there, what type of skin condition we get, what type of pigment we should be choosing. This is all science, and this is all, like, doctored work that we do. The hygiene that we follow, the products that we use, it is all like a doctor's. My client always say, like, are you going for a surgery or what? Because I keep them in front of me and I will do the setup and everything, so they will feel comfortable, okay, I'm in a, like, hygienic environment and stuff, and of course it is a art of aesthetics phase of something, so this is like a mix of art and science, so if you're a doctor and if you want to get into a semi-permanent makeup, don't just get, like, you have a doctor degree, but as an artist you think about it. And who are doing a makeup artist, there are different artists, that want to get into semi-permanent, learn more about the, skin hygiene,
because it's not that we are not saying that it is not something like you cannot do it.
Of course.
Anybody can do it. When I can do, when he can do, even you can do. All you need is patience, dedication, practice, passion towards it. So
before that, a right technique, so maybe the training, training with the right person, invest yourself with the right artist. Just don't go ahead, okay, she's charging lesser than I want to go with that. Look at their work, look at their following, not the following, following as in the work, okay, the healed results and everything.
Exactly, the healed result. Thank God you said that. Because people think that I have, like, 6 months of experience in the industry, so I'm the pro. No, bro, no.
No.
Your client have to come back to you after a year, and your work has to speak on your behalf. If it is completely disappeared, also you're somewhere, like, wrong. If it, like, being tattooed or very deep, then also you're somewhere wrong. So it has to heal very beautifully, naturally. So you will know, you will understand that. So I know a guy in Chennai. He is just, I think, 8 months experience, because we've been watching him, like, he's going and getting trained and everything. And he has an academy now.
Wow.
And he's giving training for 20,000 rupees.
Wow.
I was training with all the kit, and our poor people, I'm not saying poor in the sense, in the monetary sense, but poor people here, they go and fall for that.
Right.
He himself don't know what he's doing.
What he's doing,
You need at least 2 years or 3 years of experience to understand skin, how the pigment is going to go inside. And
you should see your healed version also, because एक बार client चले गए, they are not coming back, because okay, they are happy with their work, but you should see the work, because according to the skin type you can see a different version of healing, literally.
And when they come back, if they're going to come back with grey eyebrow, just like how I was talking yesterday, it is a green eyebrow or brown eyebrow. You need color correction. All this is needed. Without you knowing this, what are you going to teach your students?
Right. How to draw a brows. See, I have seen a lot of artists like tattoo artists doing that. One of the client came to me like she had a badly done brows, and he was like, how did he draw your brows? She was like, no mapping, of course. He said, this is your pencil, draw the way you want, I'm gonna tattoo it on him. And she did it, and she literally got the tattoo, and it was all green. I have a lot of pictures, and we can't even do anything about it. I feel so bad with that,
What do you do in such cases, Abhishek, if a client is coming with a badly tattooed eyebrow and not willing for removal and forcing you to do work on top of that? What would you do?
First off, see, this is where this is my ethics comes. Okay, I will say no to that client for sure, because see, it is already worked on the skin. Okay, if she is not willing to go with the lasers, okay, this is another, like, people are not comfortable going with the lasers also because they don't have experience or maybe knowledge about that also. But we are pushing to, okay, you should go with the laser, because right now the machinery are good, which we can remove it nicely if it is a tattoo version. But I don't want to work on the skin which is already bad, okay?
Exactly.
Because as an artist, you're working on that, and then she's like a walking billboard. She's going out, and then everybody will ask, who did your brows? And you are the last artist who touched the brows.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do that bad work and give myself into that position. I want my client to be happy. So I will definitely say no to that. But I'm interested, removal with the saline solution, saline solution,
yes.
And
see, that works only if it is a semi-permanent makeup.
Okay.
Or if it is a tattoo, which is going to disappear with saline removal.
Okay.
But if it is very deep scarred tattoo, then I don't think so that would help.
Okay.
Because you putting that saline or that chemical, whatever, too deeper with a needle into the skin, gonna make it even more worse.
Okay.
So I don't want to lie here. If it is semi-permanent, if it is superficial, yes, you can get rid of the pigment. You can lift the pigment. If not, if it is deep, then laser is the only option.
Okay, that's important.
And I want to ask you about something, what I commonly see in India. Oversaturating the your work. Just because your client is coming and saying I think it's fading here, like in the corner, can you do it? And they do it because it's money end of the day. But don't do it. Allow it to fade.
This is where we say it whenever we are talking for the client also, less is more. People don't understand initially, but once they get it and they're feeling comfortable, they understand, So you as an artist should have that much knowledge to tell them. And you know what, with this much experience right now, I don't have that much experience, but the work that I'm doing it and everything, I have more confident, where I can say, this is what we are going to work with you. This is the technique that I'll be choosing for you. This is will be the right version of it. And they trust you because you are giving a lot of information about it, And if you're just going to say, yes, you want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that, it's not going to work, man.
To all the beginner artists also, my request and my suggestion is say no when you think you're supposed to say no. It's okay.
It's okay to say no,
The client might not be happy with you, might go to another artist, might go to your competitor and get it done. You might lose your revenue, but please don't do that. Because I had a client, I got a call from her. She's a doctor by herself. And she said, I recently got it done from someone. I'm not happy. I want to redo it. And she did only one session with that someone, and that one session itself is a tattoo. Then I said, I'm very sorry, I won't be able to correct it as well. There are chances wherein you can correct the bad tattoo as well. But this one is not fit for the correction as well. So when I saw the picture, I said no, it's not possible. She started arguing. She got a little angry, upset with me. And she's like, no, I saw a video on your Instagram page where you talk about correcting the bad tattoo. So I said I was able to do it on that client. Doesn't mean that I will be able to do it on you. When I said that, she took it very offensive, and she said no, you don't have the experience to correct my eyebrows. come on. So
That's okay. That's okay. Until and unless we are not doing a wrong job, we are good here. So see, that's why ethics matters. That's what I always tell my students also and my fellow artists also. Ethics are very important whenever, because you're working on somebody's skin and somebody's face literally, and just for some money and some time that for the just because you see, this is where this is my class students also saying, you know what, sir, my client said it, that's why I did it. No, this is not the case, man. Like, you need to tell your client this is what because you are the expert and you know it.
Always have a proper consultation
Of
with
course.
your clients. It's not that your client can just walk in. This is another thing which
Yeah.
I'm facing in India. They just call, they book an appointment, and they want to come and get it done. Where is the consultation?
Yeah.
Give us some time to
Understand this.
Your lifestyle matters the
Of
most
course.
for us, because if you are a person who go out and be on under sun all the time, or if you are a scuba diver or a swim instructor or something, then we need to understand your skin. Your
Yeah.
lifestyle matters the most, especially if you are coming for a lip neutralizing.
Yeah.
If you are a smoker,
Yeah.
and it's going to be a problem for us as well. So we need to understand. So come to us for a consultation. Talk to us, then we'll decide what to be done.
Yeah, but like this can be the same as a art, like as a client you are seeing this, always have a consultation with the artist. Not maybe have a 2-3 consultations with different artists. You will definitely know where to go and what to do, because you will have a different experience altogether, and according to their knowledge they're gonna tell you. Some people will be pushy, do this, do that, and that is a red sign. यहाँ पे जाना ही नहीं है हमें, ठीक है? So perfect. That's really good information that I'm getting it from you, and I'm also getting updated, because in my head I know this is the right thing, but when fellow artists is already working and they're saying it, for me also it become like check my I'm doing something.
What we are doing is right. Yes.
Yeah, that's very important. So tell me, what's your favorite techniques for the brows, like
Powder brows.
powder brows?
I love doing powder brows, but
Okay.
unfortunately, I'm not getting more chance to do it in South Indian skin.
Okay.
But I love doing microblading as well.
Okay.
Blading as in learning,
what?
not with a machine.
Okay.
I love doing microblading, and
Okay.
I always tell people, if someone is good with microblading, can easily learn the other technique
Right.
as well, because that's the trickiest one. Like
Yeah.
one line you do wrong, it's wrong.
Yeah,
wrong.
this is where the topic comes, where because people are like, what the fellow artists like out like in Mumbai, like they are confusing people with the new names, so they are doing a microblading, but they're calling it like a nano brows.
No.
That's very two different things, So let's come on to the microblading. So if you're doing a microblading on any skin, what would be what you will be seeing it like, what you will think about, like whether I should go with the microblading. How do you choose the technique? Like
Microblading will not suit for you if you have excessive oily skin,
Right.
or you have an acne prone skin, or you have open pores.
Okay.
Two deep open pores wherein you can see the pores even on the brow area, then it is not going to work out at all. Or if you have a matured skin, then it's definitely not going to work
Right.
out. So matured skin, why I say, because they have wrinkles naturally.
Yeah.
So when you stretch the skin and when you draw a line, you leave the skin, the line is going to shrink.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
not microblading. So they come to you to make it look nice.
Yeah.
So those lines, those strokes will not look like a hair.
Hair.
It will look like a burnt hair.
Yeah. Oh, like
In such cases, you can go for nano brows, which is done by a machine.
machine.
So if you do a blading, which is like with the blade you do, then it's microblading. You can call it as any blading, blah blah blah, but
Microblading, nano blading.
Yeah.
We call it a nano blading. We can say there is a blading involved, right?
I got recently very impressed with the technique called one pass microblading.
I'm going to talk about that. Yeah. Please go ahead. Yes.
So this technique I recently, not recently, I've been following this girl from Vietnam, and she's doing that. I was about to talk about that actually
Yeah.
in the conference,
Yeah.
but when I messaged her, she said like, no, she has a trademark, so we cannot talk about
Okay.
that. So to give the respect for her thoughts, I said like, okay, I'm not going to talk about it. But I love the technique.
Yeah.
I think it's less traumatic and
Yeah, walk us through. Like,
yes, and the strokes are well defined. That's what every artist would want to see. But the client has to understand. It will fade out faster
Yeah.
than what you're doing it with a machine.
yeah,
So if the client wants more, then you do like repeated passes on the same line. You're breaking the skin,
opening
even
the
more.
like the
Yes.
pocket, like
Yes. So what happens is the pigment, the strokes, they migrate and they get smudged over the year, and it looks like shaded
shading.
brows.
Yeah,
So we don't want that. The microblading has to disappear.
yeah.
That's the goal.
That's important, because if you got a microding, because see, we get a lot of client, who are already done like 2 years back, and I was like, what do you got? I got microblading done. Okay, so but it looked like a shading. Then we can see, like, we can see the hair growth down, and then we can see, zoom it a little bit, then we can see some structure.
Yeah.
It's like a scar tissues which has happened, and everything is smudged up. So, and they want to do the microblading again. This is
That
where
is impossible,
of course not.
guys.
You already have a background and you are creating a strokes which is gonna look messy only. Like, because I want to come on that, because a lot of people are working only on for the pictures. On pictures, if you see, on the first go it looks fine, but it's not gonna heal nicely.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
that is very problematic. So always look at the heel pictures if you're choosing any artist, and artists always have your heel pictures nicely, and if your heel pictures are not nice, heel results are not nice, then work on it.
Exactly.
Because that is very important, because I feel like a PMU, like a tattoo scene, like tattoo is like a one time like gratification, like you see the picture on the paper, you see it on the skin.
Come for a touch up as well, right? In
Not
that-
really, you didn't see, this is permanent tattoo, like you didn't need to do it until unless you work nicely with the right depth, with the right shades.
Even for the colors, to maintain the color.
Yeah, so
Okay.
color, see, any which was, when you were working on the skin, okay, my skin is like a dark skin, okay, I'm coming out of the Fitzpatrick 4-5, okay. So we have a dark skin, then we are producing a lot of melanin, so our skin tone is getting darker. So if I'm adding any colors, it is going to look dull.
Okay.
So if I'm doing touch up again and again on the skin, we are just damaging the skin, because in a way our skin is going to show up the color that only jitna hamara skin dikhne wala hai.
Understand.
We can't show that much brighter color, in that way. So same like this brows, like in the same for this. So I was thinking over there, if you're doing a tattoo on the first go, it is like an instant gratification, like you're getting this thing on the skin directly. But for the brows, I tell, what, you're gonna get the results after 30 to 35 days.
Yeah.
Let's wait for that. You're gonna love me, because initially me as an artist, our managers had really bad experience with all the art clients, because they will be calling you and giving you talking you anything about, like, you
I call
don't
that
know.
as a panicking period.
Panicking period. Yeah.
I tell my clients, all my clients, like after everything is done, before they get up, pay and go leave my place, I tell them this, like, there will be a time called panicking period, not
Yeah.
only for you, even for me, because
Yeah.
you're going to keep calling us and
Yeah.
saying, what have you done? Everything is gone. Everything has disappeared. Where are my bros? You took
Yeah.
so much money. It will come back. That's
Yeah.
how it heals.
If you've done a right job, yeah.
Yes.
If you've done a permanent job, it is gonna look the same thing
Same
throughout
forever.
day. It's like a tattoo version of it. So we can't do anything about it. So there is a difference, man.
And one more thing I want to tell to everyone who have a badly tattooed eyebrows, please don't hesitate to get it removed. I know it's going to be a very tough journey. It's not an easy journey, but rather it's better than having a badly done tattooed eyebrows, because the more you go and get, there will be someone who's like willing to do on work on your eyebrows. You think that that's the best thing to get it done, but no, you are doing something bad to your eyebrows. You're making it more worse and worse every day. So stop that. Go get it removed. Saline removal, laser removal. You go to any part of the world, get it removed.
Yeah.
Remove it and redo it,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, that's more important, because with time you can change your shape also. That's why I always tell my client, why we are doing a semi-permanent. Because I want to change your shape when you're coming back after 1.5 years to 2 years.
Because our face is like that. Our muscles are like
Yeah.
that. I don't look the same I was looking maybe the last month, because when And that's how we are, and you sleep like
Yeah.
this, so this part of your face
Getting
might
softer.
go like this. So
Yeah.
it's a science, guys. So
Yeah.
please understand. So
Yeah.
that's why we need to change the shape. Even my own client who
Yeah.
came to me last year, when she's coming to me this year, my own mapping, I
Yeah.
won't change it.
Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah.
mean that I made something wrong in
Yeah.
the last time. No, because
Yeah.
her face, her bones, everything
Getting
is changing.
softer. Yeah.
So we need to change
Of course.
accordingly.
And this is the key. Love, if you're doing creating anybody's bro, look at the open faced structure. Basically, we need to lift up the shape, and that will give your artist, like your client, also better confident, because they already have a droopier brow in a way, and then you're creating more droopier. It's gonna look sad. So how much they're happy, they would be looking handsome.
Why I'm laughing, why I'm smiling is because I got reminded of one of my client telling me that, oh, you still do mapping? Oh, one of my friends, she does without mapping. Mapping is for beginners.
Oh, this is the misconception, like spreading it.
You won't believe the best artists, they do take even an hour time to map
course.
sometimes.
Of course.
And especially for women, when you do mapping and all, put your hair at the back, tie it back, so let the face come out completely, then you map. That will give you an accurate mapping.
That's important. That's really important topic. Tips, basically. Wow. Very nice. So I want to know that, like, see, basically you are working in Chennai. You have a own studio in Chennai, and you have a own studio in Saudi
Arabia.
Okay. How do you manage both of things?
Not easy, exhausting, tiring, but I don't know. I think, like, see, I'm a person, like, when I'm sad, I love to work.
Right.
When I'm upset, I love to work. When I'm happy, I love to work. When I need, my work is like a therapy for me.
It's like a meditation.
Yes.
Yeah.
It might sound silly to some people. They are like, how can you do that? That's how maybe I built up my mind. So I've lost a lot of friends because of that, because I don't spend time with them. I'm like always with my work, or I go and practice. When I'm upset, I go and practice.
Right.
So when it comes to work, I don't know from where I get all the energy. To be very honest, I have a medical condition now. I have to go back to Chennai and get thing operated for me, get rid of my body, but still I'm here with a lot of pills and painkillers because I love what I'm doing.
Yeah, and thank you so much, because we scheduled our podcast a little bit later on, but she was not feeling well. So, but thank you so much. Also, you are looking fresh as it is.
Thank you.
I don't know. I can't tell you what is going inside you, but here I can feel the aura, guys. She is so amazing. And thank you so much. And then you are handling. She's an entrepreneur, basically. Handling business in Chennai, handling business in Saudi Arabia. I feel it's tough, man. And definitely, she said, like, it's not easy, guys. But what do you say, like, if you wanna give maybe tips for any beginner PMU artist, how can they set up their business? Like, because you are into business from long period.
Never do anything for free for anybody, because that is something I really want to talk when it comes to Indian market.
Yeah.
They do this collaboration work. No celebrity or no influencer is going to bring you any revenue or do any good to you. I'm being very honest. I have done that mistake.
Yeah.
Because when I started my business in Chennai, people were saying, like, no, without that, bringing in celebrity phase, the known phase, you cannot survive, you cannot do business. I've done 1 or 2 and I've had a very bad experience because that 1 or 2 came with already badly tattooed eyebrows.
Okay.
I tried helping them, and that is like on my head now. You ruined my brows.
Right.
Haya ruined my brows.
Right.
Like, that was your bro.
Yeah.
So never do anything for free and never stop learning. Keep learning, keep practicing. I know we'll have bad days, because when I started my career as a lash artist, trust me, when they gave me my very first client, like, her eyes are closed, okay?
Yeah.
They gave me the tweezer and they already took the money because I'm working for someone else.
Right.
I didn't know what to do.
Oh, okay.
I just kept my tweezer aside. I went to the restroom. I was inside the restroom for half an hour crying.
Yeah.
They came knocking the door. They're like, what happened? I hugged my mentor and I was crying. I don't know what to do.
Wow.
I want to quit. I think I made the wrong choice.
Yeah.
She's like, she gave me a tight hug and she's like, do it.
Wow.
Even if it is wrong, I'm here to correct it. Do it.
Right.
I did it.
Wow.
And the client loved it. It was not that good work, but still, that was my very first. So this is something I tell all my students. There will be days wherein you want to give up.
Yeah.
Give up, like, no, this is not for me.
Happening,
Pack everything. Do not give up. Keep practicing, practicing, practicing. Because again, when I can do it, you can do it. I cannot draw. You ask me to draw even like that mountain which we draw, and even that I cannot draw. I'm very bad at that. But when I can do, you can do.
Yeah. But she can do a really good brows for sure. So she's not creating a mountain brows for sure, because I have seen mountain brows also.
Oh,
yeah. Oh my God.
God.
In Mumbai, I have seen a lot of we call it like mountain brows. We call it a smiley brows. We call it samosa.
Oh,
Do you know samosa? Like, she's like a triangle. So people have the triangles here because they're doing the microblading.
Oh my
And we had a lot of experience. Like, those artists, like those artists been doing it from last 10 years, I can say. Doctors. Okay. And maybe the artists, like, I don't know what they're doing it from 10 years. So I don't know. Is it true or something?
I don't know whether you have felt it that way when there are people who send me some of the bad work. This is something happening with me ever since I started business in Chennai, because I talk a lot in my Instagram page. I keep telling people this is not how it is supposed to be. So people thought that's my pattern. So most of my followers, they send me someone else's bad work and they say like, review about this. I'm not a reviewer. Don't put me in trouble. And so yes, when they send me such work, I personally feel, to message them and tell them, please come to me.
Yeah.
You can pay me half of the price because I cannot do anything for free, guys, of course.
Yes.
So I can even charge half of the price, but please learn and then do it.
Of course.
And they are trainers as well, so I don't know.
Wow. So what do you suggest, like, any artist who has learned, do you suggest them to work with any different artist or directly go, or maybe go ahead with their own studio? How does it work?
Directly going with your own studio, I will not recommend. But maybe in case if you want to start up your studio and if you want to set up your own, then do a lot of research and do a lot of practice. Work under someone. Tell them honestly that you are planning to start something on your own. Of course, you going and working under someone and taking all their experience and then you are starting something on your own, they might not like it. So tell them openly. Then you can start. But immediately after your training, you cannot start. Anybody who are coming and getting enrolled in any training for that matter, right? Even with your academy or my academy or any academy, you come, you learn the techniques. That's all. You are just learning the techniques. Go back home, practice. Once you think you are ready, then slowly start taking models, not paid clients, models, work among your friends and your relatives, like he did on his brother, sisters
and the aunties.
So try, experiment slowly, but see, do a work which is correctable. When you are trying as a beginner. Don't like oversaturate it or don't overdo it and make it more worse. It's okay even if it is fading. It's okay even they complain like, what have you done? Nothing is there. It's okay. Come, auntie. Next time I will do it.
Yeah.
So do a mistake which nobody can find out. And yes.
That's true.
And you should be able to correct it. So that's it.
That's it. You are the first one who critic about your work. So think that way in your mind. And I am always critic about my work. And that's what I said. Like, I don't like my work when I do it, but I like
Never
it maybe
be
after
100% happy with your work, no matter what. Because if you are 100% happy and content with your work, you will not learn. You will have that.
There's always a room to learn.
I know everything. I'm the perfectionist. Then you will not learn.
Cool, perfect. So
this is going good. I like it.
Yeah, like, this is coming from me. This is my questions, and also I want to talk to her because I want to know her more, and you can know her more. That is a perfect scene. Okay, and then I know that you like to work. Okay, you said like, when you're sad, you're working. You're happy, you're working. If you working. But what's your hobbies? Like, do you have any hobbies apart from this? Like,
that's Wonderful question for which I don't have an answer, but my husband keep asking me this question. He's like, "Do you have a hobby or something? Like you work, work, work,
Yeah.
work, work." As I mentioned, I've wasted my life, wasted time for a very long time. I felt like I
So
started.
what were
very
you
late.
doing before this? Like, do you?
In between, I was working as a teacher. I
Okay.
was a Montessori trained teacher.
Okay.
And basically nothing. I was into garden business for a while, and that's it. I was just wandering here and there, watching
She has
movies.
not tell her the hobby yet, you know. So
Yeah,
she
I
don't
see.
have a hobby or what? Everybody has a hobby.
Hobby,
Like what do you like?
sleeping,
Wow, yeah, that can be the hobby. Yes, that can be the hobby for sure.
eating,
Yeah,
and I love to listen to people.
yeah,
Understand them. Everybody will have their own story. Like I
Yeah.
might be the bad person in someone else's story, but
Yeah.
you will be the good person in someone else's. So it's different. So I love to sit and talk to people.
Hmm.
I'm not a person who'd read. Sorry if any reader here. I'm not a person who reads.
No, I also don't like to read, but
The moment you
yeah.
give me a book, I would
Yeah,
sleep.
but I like to get a lot of visual contents, you know.
Yes.
So I would like that, you know. So rather, or maybe I would like to listen. So maybe I'm riding or something, or maybe I'm going home, walking or something. I will listen any podcast or anything, you know, any music or less. But I like to learn in that way. So I will go some podcast, you know. I'll not watch. I'll listen to it, you know, something like that.
Recently, I've got interested towards this graphic designs. Again, that is related to my work and editing the photos. When I happen to talk to a few graphic designers and everyone, I'm like, this is interesting. Probably like nothing works out, and I'm very tired. I'm not able to do semi-permanent makeup at all. Then I will get into this.
Do you edit your stuff?
Yes.
Wow.
So far, I'm the one who's been doing all that. But now that I'm getting very occupied, I'm not able to do. I'm looking for someone who can do that.
Okay. But yeah, but because her content is so good, you know, I was like, you know, she must have a team or something. But you revealed it right now.
I do have a team who does that, like where I sit and talk,
Yeah.
that things pop up. They do that.
Okay.
Okay, not me. But the real, I mean, according to me, the real content is just randomly I take
Yeah.
a phone and
Yeah.
and the selfie camera I talk. That's the real content I believe, because
Yeah.
when someone give me a paper and ask me to read
Script
out,
or something. And
I'm not that person. I cannot. That's why I say like I'm loving this. I'm liking this.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is very nice.
Yeah,
I think
for
like
sure.
we should keep doing this sometime.
Of course. And I want to do this more because, you know, there is a lot of learning things, you know, and that's my passion in a way. Like I like to learn, you know. So maybe after like a year or 2 years, we'll have a different experience and we'll talk more about it, you know.
Certainly.
For sure. That's definitely cool. That was a really good information that you have given till now, you know. And this is what I was expecting from you, you know, because that is why I wanted to do a podcast with you, where I will get some information from you. I would like to
I
get
got more information from you. In fact.
and then people who are watching, who are PMU artists or any client also, they will also get some input from this, you know. And because I really, this is my mindset where, you know, I want to create a channel where, you know, people can get a right information about the pigments, about the techniques and everything, you know, which is fun. And I'm having a blast right now. I'm really having this is very comfortable, you know.
Yeah,
And
he's
this is
making me
because of
more comfortable,
no, this is
actually.
because of you, because, you know, you are very confident what you are saying it and everything. That makes me more confident in that way, you know. That is very fun loving conversation, you know. And so maybe a last category, like, you know, what do you want to tell, maybe just give a tips maybe for any PMO artist who wants to learn, because who has not learned yet. Okay, because we talked about who already learned, you know. So people who wants to learn, what they should see, and we can talk about the clients also, you know, who wants to get the brows, you know. This is just a last segment that we can
So
say.
in case like if you want to take semi-permanent makeup as your career, as I already mentioned, don't go for any course which has like 18 in one course,
Yeah.
19 in one course. No, you will end up learning nothing. If you are planning to learn eyebrows, learn eyebrows, because in eyebrows you have multiple variations like microblading, powder bro, ombre bro. People, I heard someone saying like, it's just with mission you do this, and it's over here like this, then it's ombre. It's like this, it's powder. No, each one has a different technique.
Yeah.
The needle differs, the depth differs, your hand movement differs, and your hand movement doesn't mean that you do this, it will come. No, plenty of n number of hours you need to sit and practice, break your head. What is it actually happening? So it's not easy. So learn one by one, step by step. Look into your mentor. Who is your mentor? No matter how many numbers of experience or how many certificates she's holding, or from where,
how many followers she has.
Yes, please don't look into their followers. Please don't look into this. They have the option like how many play, like how many views, right?
Yeah.
All that not going to help. Look into the work. Is she really posting her own work, or stealing from someone else's and posting the work?
That's very important.
Or
again.
is just a picture from Pinterest or Google? No, it should be their own real work. Even for a poster, whatever they are making, it should be the real one. Whatever your artists have done that. Do make a research of that. The client review. The students' review, that is very important, and what all the topics she is going to include in the training.
Yeah,
that is very important, and you have all the rights to take this information before you enroll.
Yeah,
because
you can ask, definitely.
Yes, and number of days. It's not that whether you can learn it in 1 day or you can learn it in 1 month. Even if it is 3 days training, if you are focused and if your trainer is also focused, you're going to learn everything. Practice.
Perfect. I just want to add in this way, where because people are getting confused whenever they're trying to get the PMU training. They want to go with the new things for what people are already saying. Like nano brows. Okay, let's say nano brows. Okay, so in my experience, like you should get the foundation correctly, so microblading is the main technique you need to learn. You need to learn ombre powder also, so that is the main technique, so how to work with the machine, how to handle a machine, what is the pressure, what type of needles are we using. You need to use a blade, and then you need to create a pattern of microblading also. That is also important. And then you have enough experience with the skin, you can definitely develop yourself into nano brows, which is a little bit tougher for the first timers, but it's get easy if you have worked on the skin. You know how to create a structure, and you need to how to create a strokes, and you already know how to work with the shading, so you have a handling of the machine also. So that is very important to key role. So learn step by step microblading, ombre powder brow, then get into the lips.
To make you all even more, to give like better understanding, you will have to go through your kindergarten, then grade 1, then grade 2, then you can go to your 10 standard, 11
update
standard.
yourself nicely,
step by step.
It's never too late, it's never
You haven't even touched mission. You don't know how to draw, eyebrows, no mapping, no stroke pattern. Strokes have pattern, guys. It's not just scribbling. It has a pattern. So you don't even know all that. The basic alphabets of semi-permanent makeup, you don't know. Where then you want to form a sentence, it's impossible. So
that's really important.
So step by step, and each training will have their own fee structure. We will not be able to summarize all in one and give you that one fee structure. It's impossible. Please understand the technique, understand the science behind it, and the value. So we are spending, I recently wanted to learn, I'm being again open here, I wanted to learn and improvise the feather brow, which is now like booming everywhere. I happened to approach the top 5 artists in the industry. You know how much they quoted? $7,000.
Wow.
Please calculate, okay? It's $7,000 for 4 days. That's including kit and everything, but still, and the minimum among these 5 the top artists for feather brows was $5,000. So we are spending so much to learn the skill in the right way, and when we come back, we want to deliver the same to you all, and you keep bargaining like do it for 20,000, do it for 15,000. We cannot do that.
Of course, the difference between the dollars and the rupees are too different.
Yeah.
But see, this is where people are coming, people are learning out of India and getting the skill to the India, and you are getting it India only. So respect that, and if you know which artist is best, just go for it and do it. But obviously what she has said, study yourself, and go one by one is easy. Grow step by step. That will be easy for you as a person. And literally, if you start doing a brows, then you can develop into the lips also. So you're already doing a brow client, so you can get the money and then invest yourself into the lip. It's like that, in 1 day, 2 days. Like I've seen a lot of, I get a lot of posters, sorry वो तो ऐसे कर रहे करके, because एक दिन में वो eyebrows, eyeliner, lips, scar camouflage, blah blah blah, versus it's like they're just showing you the PPT, man. Like, come on, here we're giving a hands-on training.
And one more thing, for semi-permanent makeup, when it comes to semi-permanent makeup training, if one trainer can handle maximum 5 in a batch.
Yeah.
More,
one trainer for sure.
One trainer, 5 in a batch is the maximum I'm talking about. If I have someone if in case me and Abhishek is going to give a training, then we can handle 10.
Yeah.
With one more assistant.
With assistant, definitely, yes.
We can handle. But taking 20, 30, like a makeup artist, they give training like that, and doing one model, I will be demonstrating and you will be just holding the mobile and watching it. That is not training.
Yeah.
That is a demonstration. I'm showing it to you and you are just looking at that, and you will never learn.
Yeah.
Trust me, there's a huge difference. People are doing that and they are charging. I saw something recently on Instagram. I think they made the ad, so it kept popping. 199. You learn microblading. 299. You learn microblading. Online training. How is that possible? I would love to know that marketing side, because now here what they do in the marketing, that I call this as a cheap business, because the more number they want to take, and the lesser price they keep. This is not some vegetables you're going and buying. Please understand, nobody can teach microblading online, especially that too for in an hour or 2 hours for 199. Impossible. I can't even teach you mapping for 199.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
199 or 200, you will not even get a nice dinner also. Come on.
Yeah.
You'll not even have, you can't have a burger also nicely,
Exactly.
Come on. But that's perfect.
The quality matters, of course, right? So please don't get yourself fooled by going and enrolling for such things, and do your research. End of the day, it's your money, your career, your passion, your lifestyle. So do your research.
Yeah, perfect. Cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. And then it was lovely.
Him actually for making me this comfortable, making me this open, because people think that I am very open to talk and all. No, I'm a very nervous person. I don't know if I don't know if ever I will get to tell this to anybody. I've had a very bad experience on stage in school days. All my school friends must be knowing this.
Yeah.
I got on the stage. I fainted literally because of stage fear. I cannot address the gathering. So he made me very comfortable. See, I'm not shivering, I'm not cold. So that's super,
perfect.
Super
That's
cool.
perfect.
So
I'm so happy. And there are more podcasts going to come with her. We're gonna see for the next time soon. And then we're going to talk with the different topics.
I'll drag him to Chennai and I'll come to Mumbai.
Perfect. We got a deal now. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Cool. See you soon, guys. And if you're watching this video till now, just go and follow her. It's
Haya Lash and Aesthetics.
Haya Lash and Aesthetic on Instagram. She got another 2 pages also. I feel a personal page and for the Saudi Arabia page also. So you'll see a different content there, which is best. And can you give me a shout out for the video, like a subscribe and stuff, what they say?
Yes, subscribe to his channel and click on subscribe button. That's how they say, right?
Yeah, perfect.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for watching this, and see you for the next video. Let's go.